Is it normal for an intern to have to copy their manager on every email? I've been working part-time at a smaller company for a decent amount of time. Now that it's summer, I'm going full-time. Even though I'm well past being a beginner at my job, my manager still requires me to copy him on every email I send, whether it's asking other people on the team questions, reaching out to people on other teams, or asking for people to review certain things. My manager is very hypercritical of me, and recently this has made it extremely stressful to send any emails at all because I don't want him to see them and think I'm asking a stupid question or that I'm bothering someone or to find some mistake that doesn't exist. In addition, he will respond to emails that are directed at me, which is also very frustrating. Is this a normal experience for engineering interns? Yeah, I'd say that it's not the only experience for engineering interns, probably not even the main experience for engineering interns, but it's fairly normal. It's also normal for entry level employees to have to copy their boss on everything. And yeah, reaching out to people on other teams, I mean, I know that it's stressful for you to reach out, but hey, maybe it's his way of saying, "Hey, make sure you're taking good notes and not asking the same questions over and over again." So I think that in that way, it's kind of achieving the desired result is that you're thinking more about things before you ask questions and trying to pay really good attention to make sure you don't ask redundant questions. I think it's very normal for your manager to chime in as well to answer emails that they're copied on that are addressed to you. That's pretty normal. I'd say that this is a fairly normal arrangement, especially if you're dealing with clients or third parties. I would definitely not want my intern interacting with my stakeholders because they're a reflection of me without me being on the communication. And honestly, I think it's great that your manager is giving you this much attention. I think that a lot of people get internships and they don't get this kind of attention from their managers, and they wish they had some attention. And you're getting a lot of it. Maybe it's on the higher side of level attention and microscopic behavior, but it is within the realm of normal behavior. Here we go. I'll give you my perspective as a manager. I don't require people to copy me on emails, but I do appreciate it. The reason being is if something on a project goes sideways down the road, the phone call comes to me, not the person who made the mistake, oversight, or whatever. If I have a copy of an email that I can search for and get the history on an issue or project, it helps me with troubleshooting and documentation. Try not to think about it as micromanaging is not necessarily about that. I don't use these emails to keep people under my thumb, but I do that so I can keep my 30,000 foot view of what's going on with our projects. Yeah, same thing for me. Like I'm not a functional manager of people, but I do manage aspects of projects. And whenever I ask somebody to do something that involves an email, my expectation is that they copy me on that email request. Because if they don't, then here's what they're gonna get. They're gonna get a Teams message from me later saying, "Hey, did this get done?" Because I keep a Microsoft planner of all the things that I'm either doing or all the things I've asked people to do. And if I don't see the action when I'm going through things at the end of the day, I'm going to I'm going to bug you about it. So go ahead and copy me on the email. I'm probably not going to read it very carefully. I won't even respond it. But seeing that it came through helps me know that yeah, okay, things are moving the way that I'm expecting them to move. So that's something that's my personal take in how I interact with people. Um, your manager is probably half making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do correctly and effectively, and also covering his own rear end. They probably don't even read these emails anyways. I don't either. Yeah, it's not. It's very common for interns to copy their supervisors on emails. So yes, this is normal behavior. They're maybe a little bit more hyper attentive than most, but you know, I wouldn't worry about it. And if they're giving you a lot of feedback, then take good notes and try to limit the amount of feedback. And if they just are a fountain of feedback, just don't. I would try not to take it too personally and just take it as what it is. It's a great learning experience, and I honestly just be grateful that you have an intern manager that is has the time and energy to spend some time helping you and is not so focused on everything else that's going on.
Miscommunicating. I just made a pilot, then they threw me on the stations. Now I'm not complaining, now I'm not complaining. My thoughts get complicated, I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries, thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify, they put me